Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we are going to do a Pokemon Brilliant Diamond review. So Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, we're going to review the Generation 4 remakes. And overall guys, I did not like these remakes. They were a huge disappointment. And to me, there's multiple reasons why they're a huge disappointment, but there's two big main reasons. One, all the bugs that this game came out with when it first came out, and then the second, nothing really changed in this game. There was really no huge improvements with other remakes. So example, the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes, those did have the original story in red, blue, green, yellow. They did have those original stories in there, but they had something extra for you to do, something brand new, exploring the Sebi Islands, a verse seeker, tech TV or Teachy TV, fame checker, the wireless adapter, which was a huge thing at the time. That was a really good remake, even though I felt at the time it was kind of boring because you did have to retread through the original story, but they still added some new parts with the wireless adapter and berry powders and Moltres being on 3 Island. And like I said, you beat the game, you get to explore the other 7 islands. And with the Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes, those were really good because that has some crystal element into it, and you had the Pokeathlon, and then you can catch like Groudon and Kyogre. You can create your own Safari Zone. And then to me, the best remakes out of all of them was Oraz. So with Oraz, it had so many slice of life stuff you could use. You had the Dex Nav. You could fly on Latios with the Eon Flute. You had the Delta episode. But I did wish that Oraz did follow the same pattern as Heart Gold and Soul Silver and had like Emerald kind of in the story instead of just like the Delta episode. I would have thought that would have been better, but overall Oraz was really good with Primal Reversion and Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, Mega Rayquaza, Mega Pokemon, the contest, and using Mega Evolution in the contest. All of that was spectacular, but with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, we don't get anything new. It's just a beat for beat what you got in the 2006 or 7 Diamond Pearl. Like there's nothing like brand new, and like there's just nothing like brand new like to it. They don't change up the formula, they don't change up like anything, they don't add like any like special feature. It's all just mostly beat for beat what you got in Brilliant Diamond, what you got in Diamond and Pearl all those years ago, just in chibi style. And if you're just going to do that, you're better off just playing your DS and playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, or even playing Platinum, because Platinum was better than like those versions. So Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were a huge disappointment. The only cool thing about those games, honestly, was the underground, because at the underground, you can catch Pokemon there with hidden abilities. They would also have good IVs, and they would have like different egg moves that you can use. So that would be cool because you can use a strong Pokemon early on in your adventure. So I spent a lot of time in the underground, and that part of it was fun, but everything else was just beat for beat, story for story. I really didn't even like play like the post game because I just heard that they just renamed Pal Park to Ramos Park and just catching all the legendaries, and it added some things, but it wasn't enough to like save the game. The Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl shouldn't have been made. It shouldn't have been made. If they were gonna make the majority of the game beat for beat like they did in Diamond and Pearl, then to me they shouldn't have even made the game at all. They shouldn't have, because people have wanted a remake of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and for them to just put it out like that the way it is, especially with all those bugs, to me was really bad, huge disappointment. I'd rather them not to have made that game honestly at all. And if it wasn't for the added benefits you get in Legends Arceus, I wouldn't have never even have touched Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. I would have never even touched the game. I was so disappointed with the remakes and stuff because I really thought they should have done a lot better. You know, this was the 8th generation when these games came out, and so maybe they could have done something with Dynamaxing, or if you played Pokemon Sun and Moon, they reference Pokemon Pearl with Palkia being able to create space-time distortions and stuff, because in Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you can go through ultra wormholes. So there are so many things they could have done with the 4th generation remakes, but they didn't. They were a huge disappointment, and honestly, you really shouldn't pick up the game. If you want to play 4th generation Pokemon, honestly, just play Platinum. It has more Pokemon options and stuff, and I highly recommend that if you have a DS still. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you, have a great day.